Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Maxine. I was tagged in a doll resolutions challenge by Broken Dolly TV. I love that channel and I'm so happy to be participating. Let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna have 10. For my first resolution, I would like to visit Toys R Us in Canada. I think that would be so exciting, and I love watching videos of Canadians talking about Toys R Us because I've never been in a store that was okay. That's not entirely true. I have been in stores entirely dedicated to toys, but I've never been in a massive store completely dedicated to toys. My second resolution is finish books on my dolls' lives. So a lot of my novels and short stories are based around the are inspired by the characters I create with my dolls since I was a very small child. Stories about spies and magic and regular people are a lot of stuff I want to create this year. Number 3, I would like to have a dedicated doll space. My dolls will be in their boxes, packed away. What I would like to do is have a space just for them. I started last year with doll stands and having them arranged in my room, and right now they're on top of my bookshelf. Well, most of them are. But I'd like to have a cute little setup for them where I could just come and look at my dolls. Okay, number 4. I'd like to get better at making doll clothes. Last year, I started with a onesie during quarantine, and that did not go well. And if you guys want to see the results of that, leave a comment below, but you will not be anywhere close to being impressed. So this year, one of my Dolly resolutions is to be better at creating cool outfits for my dolls, because they deserve it. And also, most of my dolls are in school, so I would love to create a uniform that they all can wear and look alike, and it'll be really cute because I grew up wearing uniforms and I love the whole tie and pleated skirt and all these things. So I'd love to bring that into the Dollyverse. We're all the way down to number 5. So I would like to try ordering doll clothes on somewhere that's not Amazon. Support people that make handmade beautiful outfits on Instagram and Etsy. I would like to be in a position to support those artists. I love watching people review their stuff. They're very cute, very stylish, and very high quality. So, and my dolls deserve it. Now we're on to number 6. I would also like to support doll tubers and other YouTubers that provide content. Sometimes a more difficult thing than it seems. They provide me with a large percentage of my daily entertainment. So I'd like to show my appreciation for everyone I watch, especially stuff about dolls. Last year, during quarantine, I subscribed to a worryingly high number of doll channels. We're up to number 7 on the Dolly Challenge. Yay! My number 7 is to combine my love for Sims with my love for doll collecting. If you want to hear a backstory of why I love The Sims, it started with dolls. The Sims is virtual dollhouse. Put 2 and 2 together. But I can make a video about it if you want to hear more. I have a habit of uploading a lot and not really uploading at all. What I want to do is combine dolls with Sims and rejuvenate my channel. Make it more fun for myself. I do love making videos. I do mostly love editing. But I think it would be great to represent more of what I love online. I just want to represent myself more. Number 8 is a scary one for me. ReBodying a doll and repairing a doll. I've had a problem with the doll. The doll that was a highlight of my preteen years. I brought her to a party when I was, okay, that's another story that I could make an entire other video about. But she got messed up. Wasn't my fault. Tried to fix her. Was my fault. How she turned out. And I would like to actually learn how to help her. And also, I've watched a lot of people rebody dolls, but I've never attempted it, and I'm curious how it goes. I don't mind dolls being different types of things. I have dolls with 5 points of articulation. I have dolls with pivotal articulation, with made to move articulation, and I have one hybrid doll. I would like to have the experience. There you go. Number 8, rebodying a doll, repairing a doll. And now we're on number 9. We're getting close to the end. The number 9's resolution is to create an interchangeable diorama. I watch a lot of tutorials. I've always watched a lot of tutorials to make doll rooms. And I love to make one where you have one room and you move the background and whatever furniture. Because I've never been into doll things. I love dolls. I love the feel of them in my hands. I love their boxes. I love doll stands. But I've never been into like, oh, and their clothes. But beyond that, I've never been into stuff around dolls, like doll furniture, doll vehicles, stuff like that. Doll clutter, like the little items that, to the scale of whatever doll you have. I've never been into that. So I thought it would be something different to do this year, to be into making an interchangeable diorama. And also, I like to take pictures for myself of my dolls. Honestly, the backgrounds leave something to be desired. A little diorama with interchangeable backgrounds that don't take up a lot of space would be nice to have, because honestly, I just use my imagination. Interchangeable diorama! And number 10. Whew. If you stuck around this long, I'm grateful for that. But yes, number 10. I will never, ever sell my dolls, but I would like to learn how to do it. Like what the process is. I'm very curious. I always hear about people listing their dolls for sale. What's her channel is called Munica Puppies and Dolls. She has this thing she was talking about where she sells one doll and buys one doll because she has tons of dolls. That's the thing too. Like I wonder like what's the requirements for being a doll collector. I never consider myself a doll collector. I've never completed any doll lines. Like most doll lines I never get any dolls from, and the ones that I do, I only get like 2 or 3 or 4. I've never gotten like an entire doll line of anything. There's dolls I like, obviously, like, but it's more about access than anything else. But basically I want to learn how to sell dolls, not because I need space for dolls or anything like that, but I'd like to know what the process is like in case of anything, but not because I would ever part with these fellas. But yeah. So it's just me again, and I want to thank you again for watching. This was a very interesting video to make. I don't know if I'm considered a doll collector, but I love dolls. And the doll community is such a cool place. And dolls are such beautiful works of art, whether they're mass-produced or created by individual artists. I'm just happy I found so many cool people last year, and I'm really happy to participating in this. Who am I gonna tag? There's so many people. I think the first person that comes to mind, first channel that comes to mind is my Conundrum. I think he's really, really cool. It's one of the first doll channels I found after basically only knowing about My Froggy stuff for years. So I will list everybody. I'm gonna collate this list because there's tons of people I can think like that I like who are in the doll community that I know of. Okay. So anyone who watches this, if you want to do this, you go ahead. So I'm tagging anyone watching this, and I'll tag all the people I put in the description below. Have a great year. Okay, let's see. I hope this turns out great. I really do.